Howdy folks, welcome back to Spooky Express. We have done a bunch of puzzles over here and a bunch more puzzles over here, and we're very close to the ending here, but I think we'll come back here and try and finish this section of Creepy Crypt. I was going to say 11, 13. Okay. Oh yeah, and the final section has that mechanic where we're chasing them along the platforms. Okay, so there's 4 of those. That means you are turning you into one of you. How's that happening? They're bumping heads. You are scared of you, so it's possible we're like doing this and... Oh, no, not that. If we were to do this, you would jump back out, wouldn't you? Which is not ideal. Like, I don't think I want you to go there so that the kid can then bump into you. Or is there some other option, like where we drop you off first, but then how would they scare the kid out? Well, I think you would... Is that true? Would the kid get scared out by you? Let's just test that. There's enough room to test that. You get scared out by you, right? Yes, definitely. Okay. So in theory... But that, like, if I did that, yes, like, you'd be in the carriage, I'd have to get you scared out again, which I don't think is going to happen. There's of course the possibility that I'm making a demon, but I surely don't want to do that until later because I need you to convert the kid into you. So yeah, I think I want to pick you up, scare you out here. Now how do I do that without scaring you out elsewhere? What's the problem with just... Oh, the problem with going that way is that you jump in there. Not if I go direct though, right? Or do you just jump straight across? Yeah, you do, okay. I can of course pick you up and go this way, do this, then maybe that's fine. Then you two will hit each other, I can pick you up. Can we then do everything from here? Can we like do each one like one step at a time? Like first you become a demon, then you become a demon, and we pick you up, and we drop you off here, and then we pick you up and drop you off here. I think that works out. Yay, cool. Okay, so 3 of them. 1, 2, wait, what? Okay, so some of them need to get destroyed, right? Because each one of these can be 2. So one of them needs to get destroyed, which is what this is for. We get a demon here, scare one of them off here. But from going that direction, I think, so we can pick up the demon afterwards. I think that would save the most space. Okay. So maybe let's go pick you up and put you here. Ooh, but then, okay, if I am coming that way later, that doesn't actually feel so great. We could be doing something like this. Okay, how can I drop somebody off here and not block this as a route for later? I'm not certain I can, and maybe if I go this way I can? Like, we put you there to begin with, but then maybe we go around the back and put you there. Maybe it's fine to go through this way actually. No, it's not going to be, is it? Ah, but I could have dropped you off differently, right? I could have dropped you off like this. Then we can still pick you up down here. That feels good. Pick you up, you jump off here, so then you get melted, which I still feel bad about. You go there, we pick you up. There we go, cool. It's really satisfying working through the logic here. Okay, it's a very small level, which makes me think it's teaching me something, but isn't it also just like the last level before the thing? Yes, curious. So no, maybe it's just tricky in some way. Well, I guess it's tricky because each one of these is going to do 2 of these, but there's only 2. So one of them needs to be gone. But there's no adjacent platforms, and there aren't any platforms opposite each other either. But we can do a thing where if they collide in midair, that will also have the same effect, right? But I can't get past you without picking him up again. But I could do that. I mean, let's just test that. This obviously isn't a solution, but... Oh, hold on. But yeah, I'd still have to be able to get past you. Okay, so let's think about how that could work. Maybe there's only one place where I can even test it, and that place will be the correct place to do it. So maybe go pick you. I don't love this. Put you there. I would not be able to get you to here, which would have to happen later. Can I at least test the theory here? Sure. Like this. Yes, okay, that does that. Don't know how you had time to burn them to death during that process, but you did. Best not to think about it too much. Okay, so that's what I want to happen, but where? Like, could it happen there? Because I guess I can, like, go into here and you'll jump straight to there. That probably is not good because I'd have to then later get you here, which is never going to happen. Except, hold on, I can also just go... No. Am I overcomplicating this? Maybe I just go, like... Oh, but then I can't go past here, is the problem. Right, I'm going to pick you up, which I don't want. And if I do just send you there, then I have to go around the back of here, which I can't do, so it's not happening there. I can't go in here and turn around and drop you off there, so I think it's got to be this one, unless we're just like... Maybe it's this one. And we avoid... We can't avoid you. You're going to get in, so... I think it's you here. It has to be you there, right? Like I did before. This feels like it gives me the most space as well to work around stuff, but you're going to hop in. Can I make you hop out again? No. Also, I can't get back to this. That's the problem with this one. Well, that's no good. Yeah, that's no good at all. Huh? This is such a small space, it feels like there can't be that many options. Is there some way to drop you off there without getting trapped? No, I'm going to end up picking you up. There's no way we're going back in there, that can't work. This way round again. But again, how would I get you back to here afterwards? Do I have completely the wrong idea? Is this just impossible the way I'm trying to do it? This definitely feels like the most... like the way to do things with the most space. What if I go... No. I mean, like, sort of, but no. No, 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 no. I don't see why coming down here would help me in any way. Still gonna end up picking you up. Do I have completely the wrong idea? Is this why this is a small space? Because, like, it seems like it's gonna be trivial with such a small space, but actually there's some very clever trick to do. Maybe? So those notes again. That's like, I can only pass through here once. And if I go back and forth, then it's down here. I mean, so in theory I can go back and forth like over here and then left and right rather than right left. Do I like somehow avoid putting you there? No. Ah, but I could put you there and not pick you up again. That's probably what I'm missing. Yes, okay. Then that happens there. There we go. Cool. Whew. Yeah, the whole stuff to do with like passing a platform once instead of twice to avoid putting them down and picking them up again. That can be tricky to spot. Okay. Okay, bunch of A puzzles over here. Let's finish off Final Funfair. Well, I say finish off. I guess I shouldn't actually just go straight here. Let's do the other puzzles along here. Okay, we're not going to finish it off, are we? Unless these are really simple. So I want to get you there. That's interesting. So this spot here. So we're obviously picking you up and then scaring you around. If you walk past a thing, do you get into it? I mean, I guess I could test at the very least. No, okay, that is interesting then. Does that imply that I want to get you here and then chase you that way? Ah, can I... No, I was going to say, can I scare you out to here? No, I'm never going to be able to scare you with this demon. I don't think. I mean, I could just be... Okay, one thing I haven't thought about is that I could just be picking you up and taking you there. But that's probably not what's happening, right? That's the whole point of this, is that we're chasing you around. But maybe I just chase you a little bit and then pick you up later. In fact, is it just that? Hold on. If you do this... There's too much space for it to just be this. Ah, the problem here is then I can't. Sure, you're next to the thing. But then I can't get back because we had to go past here. Alright. So I'm starting to understand the constraints. I kind of feel like I'm scaring you this way. I don't know why though. Like I'm doing this. And then there's enough space to go along here and back again. It feels very much like we're doing that. But why? No. Well, maybe. Ah, yeah, we are. Okay. We are scaring you all the way around the perimeter of this, aren't we? I understand. Like that. Along there. Up there. Over there. Okay, cool. Neat. Zombie here. So you need to become a zombie and you need to get there. So obviously if I scared you that way, you would become a zombie. But is there a problem with that? There appears to be a space here for some reason. As though maybe I'm scaring them both down that end? Or one of them down that end? Well, actually, no. When you become a zombie, you won't run that way at all. There's so much space here. This is a bit scary. Probably at the end, we deal with this. Like, it's the last person we drop off is a zombie here. Like, are we... we're doing some kind of... I don't know, like this. For some reason. I don't know why. But let me cut this off, so probably not. Also, because you're there, we can actually, in theory, scare somebody out to here. Ooh, this looks complicated. Like, we could, in theory, go and get you. And then do this. And you become a zombie. No, you don't become a zombie. Because you run away. I do want you to become a zombie. So wait, if I just do this, do you become a zombie? Or do you run there and then run that way? You do both. But then I can scare you back. Then you will become a zombie? Yes. Okay, interesting. That might be what's happening, but in a different order, maybe? Or I want to avoid one of those runs from happening. If I scare you up and scare you to the right, I'm never scaring them together. That's not necessarily true because I could scare you back down again. Uh-oh. I'll just have to not go past that, but that's fine. That's, is that fine? Sure. If we count this as fine. Although, I was going to say it kind of is fine, but it's not at all. But like, yes, in theory, we can do this, right? Oh no, but then you run away again. Okay, so no, that doesn't work. So probably we are scaring you that way, and you'll go up and then back down again. So, how do I think that's happening? Without cutting this grave off? What could I do here that's... Oh, I mean, another option... Well, not really. Like, if I'm going through here as well, I've got to be using this at that time. So I need to be done with everything I'm doing with the demons. So going that way actually feels pretty bad. Although... what was I going to say? I don't know. mean, I could pick you up earlier. Move like around the back of here, but then you'll jump onto this. That doesn't make sense. And I can't go further down because then I cut the exit off. So I think I've got to be picking you up and going over this way. I don't know how I deal with this. There's no coming back in here and back out again. There is the potential of... This music, so silly. Like, possibly there's just like something else I do here without scaring you back down. Like, you can jump in there very easily. But I need the kid to end up there? In that grave? Whoa. Whoa. How? Or you end up in that grave, but I guess I can't say for certain. This is just the same thing and it's bad. Oh, except I can scare you back to the grave. I forgot about that, yes. Okay, so you're going to go there, turn into the zombie, so I don't have to be able to get back to that grave at all. You're there. However, next problem... No, there is no next problem, because I can pick you up after... Ooh, no, I can if I go a bit further down. Pick you up, take you to that grave. Hey! Whew! Tricky. Funfair 9. Okay, so there are 4 of these. You need to get burned. How's that gonna work? It's a fairly small space, so we can obviously pick this up. And then do this. And I can scare you that way. How am I gonna burn you? Like, how do I in fact even get... Am I burning you for sure? Yes, there's no grave to take you to. So, you need to burn. Although, wasn't there a thing where you might be able to turn into a demon as well? But I don't think that's what we're doing. So, you need to burn. Therefore, somehow a demon needs to be on here. But if a demon is jumping onto there, then it's because of... okay, so I don't convert them on here, I convert them on there into a demon. So like I grab you. I don't know exactly which one I'm doing, but like this, for example, or like this maybe. And then that does give me, no, I can't go from there and pick you up later. But what happens right now if I can do that, you become a demon, but then I can't pick you up. Okay. Is there any way we're going this way? I mean, it could be that we first scare you and then... Oh my gosh. Let's get both of them. Like, I mean, this is kind of an interesting path, but does it lead anywhere? Yes. Okay, I forgot about that, about the burning when they both jump into the thing at the same time. Okay, I was thinking I needed to somehow... What I was trying to make happen is make you run past the demon, thinking like, oh, maybe that will make them interact, but it probably doesn't. Okay. I had to use the existing interactions that I already knew and I wasn't thinking about. Okay, you gotta get there. Wait, how do we deal with these at all? Oh, because you can become a cultist. Okay. But then, doesn't that just use... Hold on. That uses up one of the things. Oh, you know, you don't become a cultist, you become a demon. Okay. You jump straight to that. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at my diagram on the whiteboard. That's what I've written down. You jump straight to demon. So that's fine. But then I can't just like scare you across because you're a demon. You're not scared of anything. Okay, so... But also just taking you to there doesn't make you jump out, right? No. So... I do have to get you. I can't really do anything without getting you first. Then we do need to start scaring you somewhere. Now, the amount of space is making me think... No, I was going to say we come down this way and that way, but then I'd never get back to this. So actually, maybe we just stick down here. And do this kind of thing? Or, ooh, the amount of space is making me think this. I don't know exactly why, but it's feeling kind of right. Can I then get you again later somehow? But you could jump out, but that's not good, is it? Maybe that is good, because then I can drop you off here, you get back in. That is good, okay. Cool. Neat. What else we got going on here? Just looking at what's going on over there. Can I click on them? As they go past? No. Oh. Oh, and there's a merry-go-round as well. I guess it's not like the teacups because they're not themselves spinning. But whatever. Okay, so you're in the middle. Oh, I remember seeing this one before. Is this where they connect back up again? Yes. So maybe we should do this other branch down here. Even though that is 11, but still. Yes, come down here. Alright, so you're going there, you're becoming a demon and then going here. But the trick might be that you're actually becoming a demon here, then I take you here. Because there's a few ways that could go. So in theory I want to scare you that way using this vampire. That means don't put the vampire in there. Can I leave? Oh gosh. I cannot. You can go there, but you're not going to jump out here. But you'll jump out there, and you'll get in, and then you'll run back that way, and then you'll go there. Okay. Oh, I almost have it. I think I just needed to wiggle this. Does that work? Does it do the same? I think it does the same. Yeah, and then you go that way. You go there. Yay. Cool. Whoa. Okay, so there's gonna be some like cascade that happens here. So how do I turn any of these into you? By making them bump into each other here. And then does that just cascade straight across? Yes. No. Ah, the first one can't run away, so they do become a vampire. Holy moly. Okay. Sure. So that's necessarily what's going to happen, right? Because I can't get you to jump out any other way. So that's how it begins. Okay, maybe it begins like this, though. But maybe there's some other space I can make up here. And then I scare you back along to another vampire. But I do need to be able to drop two off here. So maybe I think I grab you. I do this one. I grab the one that's at the back. So that one's still there. Wait, who? Oh, you jumped in and I grabbed you. Ah, but I don't want that. Okay. Okay, so not quite that. Maybe I go straight here, actually, then. So I'm only grabbing one of them. But then I do also need to be able to scare you. So I need to be able to scare you that way. But then also come back down to one of these two coffins. Is that true? Because I'm going to have a vampire in my carriage to scare you that way. So there's going to be one on there to turn you into a vampire. So therefore I have 3 I haven't done yet. So when I'm scaring you that way, you need to... I still need to be able to visit down here. How's that going to work? By coming like... around like this? That can't work. That can't work. The bump has to happen. A bump in the night. Oh, that's not the bump happening. This is the bump. That has to happen, otherwise I don't know how this even begins. Maybe I pick one of you up first? How does that help? Does that help? I need to go and scare you before... Do I definitely need to do that? I think so. So you need to become... a vampire. That's only going to happen if I scare you back to the other vampire. Which obviously I can... I was going to say obviously I can do, but actually it's not that obvious. What happens if you don't know which thing to go to? Aha! Choice paralysis. Confuse a passenger with more than one valid exit destination. Okay, that is interesting. It's the burden's ass situation. So sure, that lets me do that, and then you do become... Ah, but I don't need to get to that anymore. That's the thing. Okay, cool. That's exactly what we're doing then. Although, isn't that still a problem? No, because you can just not go there. That's not true, because I still need this one to be full. Could I have done that and picked up another one? No, but if I do that, and then I pick up another one, then this one's full. I think that is what's happening, though. I don't need to actually come past this. So therefore, I am taking... Like, surely we've got to grab you. But I don't want you to jump into a thing, so I'm going past. But then if I go up this way... I mean, I could drop you off now, but then the kid will jump in, which I'm pretty sure I don't want. So then I've lost access to this. Am I being silly? I am being silly, because I can pick you up, deliver you there, then I have a route along the bottom where you won't get picked up. Okay, cool. Let me go past you, you're going to get scared to there, jump to here, and this has got to be it, surely. Do I do this one first, and then this one? Yeah. Cool. I'm not sure it was actually necessary to do that one first. Yeah, I think it would have worked either way around. Yay. Okay, final Funfair 18. Okay. There's clearly a bunch of chasing around that's going to happen there. This looks complicated. How many do we have remaining? Okay, just a few. Just a few. Yeah, there's a bunch of chasing around that needs to happen. So, you two are going to do 2 of these. Isn't there a way of, like, bringing you back to a human? No, that's not a thing. It's cyclical in some way. It's cyclical in the sense, or cyclical in the sense that you are scared by vampires and zombies, but you can become a demon and scare them. Okay. And same for the humans, I guess. It's not that the hierarchy of fear isn't actually cyclical, except through transformation. Okay, there's not a huge amount of space here, and we're clearly like looping through these at some point. Should I do this? I mean, I might be setting myself up for failure there. Let's not do it. Okay. Because we might not actually be going through those, but we probably are. Okay, so what's going on? So, you two are going to do 2 of these, you're going to do another one, and then where do you go? So you need to get burned. Okay. Alright. So that's probably going to happen by having a demon here. Then we go between the vampire and the demon, you get burned there. Is my guess. So that means you come with me. And somehow, I guess, do this. Wait, no, hold on. Oh. Okay, so how do I get you on there? Do I do it by... Because I could scare you out and then potentially scare you... Oh, you've ended up there now. Ah. Can I scare you to here? That would involve some stuff. Like maybe you're gonna jump out here, aren't you? That's not what I wanted. You could just jump out here. In which case I've winded more than I needed to. And then get you to go there. That's not gonna happen though. Could I actually like get rid of a thing first? Like get rid of this one somehow? There's no way we're doing like this, right? Well, I can't get past this, and no. And this doesn't do anything good. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure I don't want to pick you up. Am I certain of that? I'm kind of certain, because if I pick you up, I've got to then scare you off and then get you close to somebody that can burn you. Wait, you can't become a thing, right? I should test that. Like, you don't just jump out here and become a demon. No, okay, cool. I like how I rewound that back a little bit, just as though, like, maybe I was going too fast, so you didn't jump out. That's not how that works. Okay, so almost certain you're getting burnt by a guy here. That means you are getting there somehow. Now I can scare you onto here, but I can't scare you leftwards from there. I can scare you onto here. I mean, like, none of that's good, is it? I can get rid of this, then scare you here, then scare you. No, it's not going to happen either. Am I wrong about what I'm doing? Maybe. Probably. Don't think I want that. Ah, I can get you next to you there. Okay, I wasn't... Oh, you're not really next to you, though. Oh my gosh, am I scaring them all the way around? Because you ran... Okay, so even though it disappeared, you just still get scared there. Yeah, something like this is happening. I don't know if it fully works. This looks like the space there is exactly for that purpose, though. And then you're going to go here. Okay. Why did you not just run back? Is it a case of like... Okay, I was imagining the rule was that like, you will keep running if you can, but I think it's just like, you will only run once. That's not true though, because I've seen them do like an angle where they stand next to me and then run the other way. Is it just that they don't run back again? Odd. Maybe there's a difference when you run directly into them? I'm not going to question too much, that worked out. And we're getting towards the end of the game, although we're not, because there's so many more advanced levels, and bad-vanced levels, and cat-vanced levels, etc. Okay, where are we now? 19. I think we'll probably try and finish this off now. Why not, huh? 19. Okay. Okay. So you can become a demon. Are you necessarily becoming a demon? You can also become a demon. What needs to happen with you? You need to get burned, but then I don't think I could cover all of these. Can you become a demon? Hold on. What are you scared by? A demon. Let's make a demon. Pick up the demon. And go here. What happens? Yes, you also become... Okay, so they have the same rules, but they don't, neither of them jumps out onto the thing. They just have to be scared onto the thing. Right, okay, yes, okay. I thought I was testing that last time, but no, the only thing I was testing is that they didn't jump out onto the thing. Okay, so that's probably what's happening here. Almost certainly, because we need to do 3 of them. So I think we're grabbing you, we're scaring you that way, we're then dropping you off here and picking you back up again, scaring you that way. Doing this. I think this works out right. Does it? Yes? Yay, cool. Final Funfair 11, so we're back here. So yeah, you're in the middle of this platform. That does seem interesting. So we obviously have to get you somewhere. You're turning into a vampire though. So what I actually want is just to scare these two next to each other. But how do I get you to stop part way? I don't. So I'm obviously picking you up, right? If I do this, then you're just gonna run past. Oh, okay, you get scared on the way. Oh dear. Oh dear. Deary me. This isn't right, but I'll do it anyway. But then you run there, so that actually doesn't help. So that's very wrong in many ways. Maybe I'm like anything that like hugs against where the exit goes out makes me think that might be the solution. I can then avoid hitting this, I guess. And scare you that way. Okay. So you don't run this way. You always run away from them. Ah, then do I scare you both? No, if I scare you downwards, we're gonna have problems. I also need to get rid of this demon at some point. In which case we'll cut everything off. Okay, so I think I'm roughly figuring something out. Maybe I'm going like this. Like this, around the back of here, so I still have access to that. Then I can scare you. I can't scare you that way. So if I do that, then I've cut this off, this coffin off. If I do this, then you come there. Yeah, okay. This does not work. I also then have to pick both of them up and take them where they're going, because this is never adjacent to a platform, so they do have to be picked up. Okay, so this is some like really simple starting move. Like you've got to get scared of one of those two directions. Like maybe I'm doing this instead, which I did try at first, although I think I went that way. But then this space feels not well used, but then it could just be rotationally symmetric. In fact, that does scare you enough and then I can drop you off. So maybe that is everything. And then we pick up... It's going to have to be you. Yeah, then we pick up you. Okay, let this work out. Okay. So yeah, not using this space here felt wrong, but it's actually right. Okay, level 20. And then I presume it's going to be the credits, unless it adds on another map. Okay, look at this. So we're probably picking you up and then doing a bunch of scaring. So there's gonna be a cascading thing going on, right? Where like I scare you, like maybe upwards or rightwards. You have to end up next to that. Okay, I'm gonna begin by going around the outside here. I don't want to drop you off here though. So if I'm scaring anybody, I'm scaring you, I guess. That feels like a trap. Am I coming like all the way around the outside? But I can't like get near you, so I can't scare you. Unless, of course, I don't, or I scare you. What am I saying? Like scare you that way, so you get scared over here. Or here, even better actually, then I come and pick you up after doing this? Maybe? Oh, okay, so I think you're going to get scared up and then to the left. Possibly? What's happening with you then? Are you... Oh, you need to run onto this. Oh dear. Oh dear, okay. I think I'm doing the wrong things right now. But maybe I should go along with it. Wait, what needs to happen to you then? You need to burn? Wow, that's a whole bunch of requirements. Okay, that is a lot. Okay, so all the requirements are... There's 3 of these. You... Oh no, I could be leaving with you. Okay, hold on, actually, let me undo to where I just was. Let me see that happen again. Cool. I could just be picking you up. But you do still need to burn. Like that. If I do this, the kid will run away. So actually that is okay. This is actually fine, isn't it? I think I'm on the right track. You jump in there, pick up the kid, and then we leave. Yay, okay. My instincts were right. I just hadn't fully thought it all the way through. Okay. Some candy floss, or is it a brain? We've won a giant teddy bear. I did enjoy the ride. Look at the eyeball is flying backwards. Terrifying. Hey! Don't know why the logo blinked then. Reach the end credits. Says the end question mark. Mm-hmm. Totally gonna reveal something to me after this. Uh-huh. I'd heard these folks had done the art. Gary! Yay! Yay to everyone! I mean, I know like all these names. Way. Okay, what's gonna happen? Wait, are those... I'm not even quite sure what just happened. Wasn't it just like making the A levels bounce up and down? But then, are these extra? No, those were there before because we haven't done any A levels there. Is that imply... I think it was like saying like, oh, it's like trying to draw my attention to them, right? And then there's this here. Is that a level? That is a level. Final Funfair X? What's this? This a poisonous pond. Ah. So presumably that is the credit, so then that is another thing. Oh dear. Okay, I think we're going to find out what that is next time though, folks. Maybe? Or we're going to do some more A-levels and then do that? I already did my A-levels. I did them when I was 18. Anyway. Okay, see you next time, folks. And we'll maybe find out what this is, or we'll maybe just do some advanced puzzles. I don't know. I guess we'll see then. Alright, goodbye.